Welcome back to Thought Sphere. Today, I'm about to share something that can shift the way you connect with women, especially those you're aiming to attract. We're diving into a topic that seems simple at first glance, but holds serious power: how to send the perfect good morning text. But this isn't just about firing off a routine message. No, this is about leaving a mark, one that stays in her mind long after she's opened her eyes. Now imagine this. She rolls over, grabs her phone, and there it is. Your message. But not just any message. This one halts her for a second, makes her smile, sparks a little curiosity she can't brush off. Suddenly, she's not just reading your words, she's thinking about you, wondering, comparing you to every other guy sitting in her inbox. And that, my friend, is the point where most men fall short. They send dry, recycled lines like, "Good morning, beautiful. Hope your day's great. Morning, what's up?" Then they sit there, phone in hand, hoping for a reply that often never comes. Sound familiar? Here's the cold truth. Women don't just respond to words, they respond to impact. If your message doesn't stir something inside her, you're just another swipe-away notification. But that's where we draw the line between amateurs and men who know what they're doing. And this is where Stoicism comes into play. Stoicism isn't only about self-control, it's about deeply understanding human nature. It's about knowing what really matters and using emotional intelligence with precision. If Marcus Aurelius were texting women, do you think he'd waste a single word? Not a chance. Every word would carry weight, meaning, presence. And that's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. Imagine having 7 powerful proven messages in your arsenal. Texts that don't just get a response, but make her wait for your next move. 7 ways to rise above the noise, grab her attention, and build a real connection. Sounds like fantasy? It's not. It's real. And you can start right now. So buckle up. No fluff. No games. Just straight up, unapologetic truth about what works, why it works, and how you can use it starting today. Message 1, the mystery text. Ever wonder why a touch of mystery is so irresistible? Because curiosity is a mental trigger like no other. Instead of sending a bland "good morning," say this: "Good morning. You won't believe the dream I had about you last night." Boom! You've instantly got her attention. She's going to pause, reread it, maybe even grin. And now you've made yourself unforgettable. Why? Because women are naturally drawn to the unknown. When you drop a hint of something unexpected, you create a mental loop that demands to be closed. She's going to spend part of her day wondering what the dream was about, which means she's spending part of her day thinking about you. And unlike other guys who come off thirsty for attention, you're doing something different. You're creating intrigue, not chasing. This isn't manipulation. It's about generating authentic excitement. Stoic mindset. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When your message paints her thoughts with curiosity, you've tapped into something powerful. Message 2, the emotional text. Most guys make a critical mistake. They overlook emotions. Women don't connect through compliments or logic. They connect through feeling. So try this instead. "Good morning. I hope your day is full of little wins. By the way, what's your biggest dream these days?" Notice what's happening here? This message doesn't just say hello. It shows you care about what's going on inside her mind, her passions, her goals. That's rare. Most men never go deeper than surface-level banter. But women remember the ones who do. Why does it work? Because it's genuine. Because it's engaging. Because it opens the door to something real. From a Stoic lens, Marcus Aurelius said, "What we do now echoes in eternity." Think of this message as a small investment with long-term value. When she feels safe enough to share her dreams with you, you've already built the bridge. Message 3, the imagination trigger. Women are drawn to men who can spark their imagination. So try this simple text. "Good morning. If you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would you be?" This isn't just a question, it's an escape. She'll start visualizing Paris streets, a mountain cabin, or that beach she's always wanted to visit. And guess what? You're now tied to that beautiful thought. You're the reason she's smiling as she imagines it. Meanwhile, most guys are still sending, "Good morning. How was your night?" Hey, what's up? You're doing more. You're creating moments. You're waking up her senses. In a sea of forgettable texts, the only way to stand out is to make her feel. If you want her attention, you've got to play a different game. Most guys are playing checkers. You're playing chess. Now I want to hear from you. Which one of these texts do you think would spark the strongest reaction? Drop a comment below. Or better yet, try one out and tell me what happens. Let's start a real conversation. And remember, texting isn't just about sending words. It's about creating emotions. When you master that, she won't just reply. She'll be thinking about you all day. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss another grounded, no-nonsense insight from Thought Sphere. See you in the next one.